So today we are going to be making a quick and easy last-minute Valentine's Day treat. So we will be making some Oreo marshmallow munchkins, and this is what we used to make when we were in high school, and we used to sell it for our entrepreneur class. And I remember that I would buy everything because it was tasty, but I kind of tweaked it a little bit and added some extra shenanigans to it. So if you guys are interested in how to do this, then just keep on watching. So first you'll be needing marshmallows. Now the size of your marshmallow is going to determine the size of your munchkins. And then I will be using a condensed milk. I'm using the brand Milkmaid just because I find that it's more thick. So I do like the consistency. And then we're going to be using Oreos. And this is optional, but this is for toppings. You can use a desiccated coconut. And this is what they look like right here. They kind of look like rice grains. And also you can use a confectioner's sugar. And then you will be needing some Ziplocs, so because we're gonna put the Oreos in there later to be battered. And then just something hard enough to pound the Oreos. So open your Oreos and then put them all inside the Ziploc bag. And then seal it. Good if you actually lie all of them flat and then start pounding. You might want to pound them until they look like that, until they look like crumbs, or they have this grainy type of mixture. And if you're not the violent type and if you don't like to batter stuff, you can use a food processor. And so simply add in the Oreos inside, and there you go. You're gonna get the same result, but you'll have less effort. Now, and there's two ways in making this munchkin. Now, the first one is to gradually add in condensed milk into our Oreo crumbs. I'm not gonna pour everything in because I just want them to have a consistency of a sticky crust. Sticky enough that they would actually hold up together when I cover the marshmallow with our Oreo crust. We want to get into that consistency. Now coat your marshmallow with a little bit of the condensed milk so that the Oreos will easily stick. And then flatten some out on your hand on our Oreo crust and then put that in the middle. And then what you will be doing is you will be coating the whole marshmallow with our Oreo crust right there. And of course, make sure that your hands are clean. And that's what it looks like right there. Now you can actually perfect it and really polish it, but I do like the cracks in there because it kind of reminds me of a chocolate crinkle. And now in here I am going to sprinkle it with the confectioner's sugar. And now this actually looks like a legit chocolate crinkle in a munchkin form. And that is our finished product right there. And that's what it looks like when you cut that in half. Now that is the first method. Now the second method is just to simply take a toothpick and then just poke the marshmallow, dip that inside the condensed milk, and make sure to kind of a little bit, get rid of the excess because you don't need the excess condensed milk, and then roll that into our Oreo crust. By the way, this crust, I didn't add any condensed to them. They're purely just the pounded Oreos. Now you have the option to leave the toothpick in just so that it'll be, it's not going to be messy when you eat them. And then the second one is to completely coat the marshmallow with the Oreo crumbs so that it would look like a legit munchkin. And that's what it looks like right there. And I've created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so on and so forth. And to cut the long story short, I created legions of munchkins, and that's what they look like. Now you can leave them as is, you can eat them just like that, or you can actually add in some toppings. So in here I just got some condensed milk and then I placed it on top of the munchkin, and then I sprinkled it with the desiccated coconut. And the condensed milk is going to act as a glue so that the desiccated coconut on top is going to stay. And the second one is to dunk in the munchkins into the condensed milk and then roll that over to the desiccated coconut. And that's what it looks like right there. These are very tasty and you guys have to try this out. you can go for that. And also there's another option. You can actually just sprinkle everything with a desiccated coconut if you are the coconut type of person. You know, if you're into coconuts, then you'd surely like that one. And in this one, I just sprinkled the munchkins with the confectioner sugar, and that's what it looks like right there. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, and if you enjoyed this video and you find this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. And I hope you guys try this out because it's so easy to make and it's really tasty. So I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!